What's going on, everyone, and welcome back to another action-packed edition of Action Sunday. And this week, I'm looking at the City Hunter live-action movie. Yeah, I know what you're thinking. Wait, a live-action movie? Yes, but we're not. The City Hunter movie was based on an anime series of the same name, actually. It was a series back in like the 80s. I think it was like 87 or so, and finally got a live-action remake, actually. The plot is simple. It follows a private detective named Ryu, actually, and he's got couple interesting quirks about him. He's like, how do I say this? He takes his job seriously, but then he's a bit of a goofball / horn dog, actually. So somehow he's so into women and all that. But there's another interesting thing is that every time when he gets hungry or something like that, that's where the comedy comes in. But I know what you're thinking. So how do they translate a cartoon like that into a movie? Well, in a way with Jackie Chan, actually. And, well, of course, which really scratches my head. A Japanese anime, and you have Jackie Chan, who's Chinese, playing a Japanese character. Really interesting, actually. But anyway, to the movie. Let's see. What do I like about the movie? I do like the fact that at least it played to the source material that I understood. My one problem with this was the voice dubbing, actually. I felt like it was just something felt off about it. It's like I know most Jackie Chan movies it's supposed to be English dubbed, even though he's in actuality he's really just speaking in Chinese actually to all his characters, to anyone that you see on screen with in any of his movies. But here it just felt awkward because it's like he's Chinese, but the English accent kind of makes him sound like more like he's like this goofball Japanese guy, but there was just something really off about it. It was just really weird. But I will admit, the action scenes were just crazy. And of course, there is a famous scene that makes City Hunter popular. At one point in the movie, Chan fights into an arcade, actually. He gets put through an arcade machine. He gets knocked out, supposedly. Then he supposedly wakes up, and all of a sudden becomes like a Street Fighter movie. Literally, it was like parts of the video game came to life on the screen, actually, which I thought was pretty good. Which, in my opinion, puts the Street Fighter movie with Van Damme to shame. Actually, like if this was a real Street Fighter movie, this is how you should have done it, actually. Well, except for the whole Jackie Chan and stuff, actually. But, hey, I will admit, it was just really well entertaining. Not to mention, you got the chance to see Jackie Chan in drag, which was kind of damn funny. But overall, it was just that part just made me worth watching, this movie, actually. Everything else just moved at a very steady pace, actually, kind of in a way. I felt like it was I felt like the bulk of this plot, I don't want to give too much of the plot away. It's pretty much, somehow his sister gets entangled. She goes on a cruise somehow. He somehow ends up in the same cruise ship as well, and a whole crap ton of things come well down. It's kind of like, how I say this? It's kind of like all of a sudden it comes part Speed, part Die Hard. It's like all that rolled into one. So I think they're trying really hard to kind of carbon copy all that, plus probably follow a similar story to the City Hunter anime. Maybe I'm not 100% sure, but it worked for the most part. But I felt like I don't know. It was just something off about it, but it was just really entertaining. In my opinion, if this was a real Street Fighter movie, it's what felt in Street Fighter. So now I did fit the Street Fighter void. I also felt like this could have been a much better Speed sequel, better than that crappy Speed 2 Cruise Control. And of course, if you're thinking Die Hard, any Die Hard clone is gonna suck, actually. And this was no hard Die Hard clone. It was like a melting pot of all of that into one, actually. Chan brought it all together. The action scenes were on par. The comedy was there. This is just Chan's finest, but it's far from perfect, actually. So, I'd say go if you want to find this movie. Go, you can. It's actually on a 8-pack like this, actually. So, pardon me, like that. It's a Jackie Chan 8 film. This movie's featured on this besides City Hunter, Battle Creek Brawl, Crime Story, Police Story 2, Dragon Fist, The Protector, and Magnificent Bodyguards. That's all on this set, actually. I'd say. I definitely recommend this for any fan of Jackie Chan. If you want to see some of his other work, actually, that you've never even seen. Of course, if you've seen the Police Story franchise, you know that's Chan's best work. Okay, but overall, I'm gonna cut to this chase. City Hunter, good, not great. I'm giving this movie 6.5 out of 10. Okay, there's a lot of room for improvement. A little too cartoonish at times, but hey, it was just fun, actually. So that does it for this week. Let me know what you think. Go check it out if you want to. But a thumbs up this video, subscribe to my channel, and of course, stay tuned for some more awesome videos.